for 25 years. He obviously had the job for life, but that life has sadly ended. Jefferson County Sheriff Fred Abdullah has died after serving the county in that position for 36 years. Governor Mike DeWine called the sheriff a dedicated, no nonsense lawman. His health had been declining in recent months. For News Talk 1480 WHBC, I'm Pam Cook.
Now, your local weather forecast. Stick with us. News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Here's your Accuweather forecast. Low clouds, then some sun. High today at 36, partly to mostly cloudy. A couple of flurries tonight, low 26, and then clouds, a bit of snow in the afternoon tomorrow. Not much in the way of accumulation, the high 36. Rain tomorrow night, low 33. A bit of snow on Friday morning, little or no accumulation. Otherwise, a cloudy and chilly day. The high Friday, only 35. I'm Steve Williams for News Talk 1480 WHBC.
And good morning, everyone, and welcome to this Wednesday edition of Spotlight on News Talk 1480 WHBC. I'm Pam Cook with you this morning. And if you are listening on the radio, thank you very much. But also don't forget, you can always check out our Spotlight on 1480's Facebook page. Just like the page at 1480 WHBC. And also you can check us out on our YouTube channel. Just search News Talk 1480 WHBC on YouTube, and you'll find us there. So you can go back and check it out anytime. And you can also listen on live at the radio as well, as I mentioned. So today we're gonna talk about one of my favorite things to do, and that's sleep. I'm a big proponent of sleep. And so why not talk about the people who really help you do it best? And that would be the folks from Sleep Outfitters. And we have the CEO of Sleep Outfitters with us this morning, Mike Poppe. Good morning, Mike. How are you?
Great. Good morning, Pam. How are you this morning?
I'm doing great, doing great. So tell us a little bit about Sleep Outfitters.
You bet. Sleep Outfitters has been around for almost 40 years. We've got a little over 100 locations in the Midwest, and with a strong presence there in Cleveland, Canton, Akron, and a store there in Massillon on Lincoln Way East in front of the Target store. And we really focus on, while we sell mattresses and the complete solution to help people get better sleep, our approach is really to educate our guests about what it takes to get good sleep, how to find them the right solution, and send them home with the ability to get a better night's sleep and live a better life.
And I'll say, I've as I get older, sleep becomes more and more important, and I want to get a good night's sleep. And I've purchased mattresses as a single person, as a married person, and as an older person. But it's so confusing. It can be so confusing. So how do we know what we think will work best for us or where we should go?
Absolutely. It can be very overwhelming. You walk into a showroom and there's 30, 40 beds on the floor and just a bunch of rectangles. They all look the same, super confusing. And, our job what we really want to do is slow down and talk to you about what it is that's going to help you get better sleep, how it's keeping you from getting good sleep right now. People have different things disrupting their sleep. You may be a hot sleeper. You may have aches and pains, the pressure on your shoulder. You wake up in the middle of the night, your arm's asleep or your hips are sore and you keep tossing and turning, or maybe you've got a partner in bed who's bouncing around and they keep waking you up. There's just so many different things. So we want to spend 2 or 3 minutes, go through what we create your personal sleep profile to understand how you and your partner sleep, what the problems you may have that are preventing from getting you great sleep. And then we will narrow down that selection of 30 beds to maybe 6 or 7 or 8 beds. So we can find the right bed for everybody and for every budget.
Yeah. And I was going to say, how important is it that your staff is knowledgeable and can really, ask the right questions of the customers, because somebody could come in there and they maybe don't even really know what they want.
Absolutely. We get that all the time. Most people do not know what they want, or they come in with misconceptions about what they need or how a bed should be constructed for them. And so our team goes through weeks of training before they even start selling and working with a guest. And then we have continuous training throughout their career to keep updating, refreshing, bringing new knowledge, teaching about the products, and preparing them to be able to have that conversation. And that's really what it's all about, is we just want to sit down and have a conversation with you and understand your needs and how to best fit you. And so we'll start with that sleep profile, understanding, are you a side sleeper, back sleeper, stomach sleeper? That'll impact the way we want to, choose a bed. Like I said, if you're a hot sleeper, we want to learn that. We want to learn, do you toss and turn at night? Do you have those aches and pains? So because it's more than just the mattress too. It can be, if you've got lower back pain, an adjustable base where we can raise your legs and your head up and take that pressure off your back can make it more comfortable and help you sleep more deeply. And also making sure you have the right sheets and the right mattress protector on the bed, because if you choose the wrong one, you can negate all of the benefits that mattress you just spent time testing and choosing and get home, and it still doesn't work right for you.
Wow, I never even thought about that part of it. So there's so many different kinds out there, and I think probably, as days go by, we see more and more. So it gets more and more confusing. How do we, separate all that and not just throw our hands up and say, forget about it?
Absolutely. Like you said, there's been so much innovation in mattress design and construction over the last several years. And now you've got, everything from the traditional coil mattresses we've all been used to for a long time, to memory foam mattresses, to hybrids that combine a little bit of both. And then there's Tempur-Pedic material, which is a much more evolved version of memory foam that really adapts to the body and gives the best sleep that we can offer. And again, sitting down, going through that sleep profile, we will select the beds that will help give us the right opportunities, or choose the right beds for it to test. So, if you're somebody that's a hot sleeper, we're going to narrow down that selection to the beds that have cooling materials in the covers and in the foams that help release heat and breathe better to help you stay cooler at night. Or if you've got, aches and pains that wake you up during the night and cause you to toss and turn, we're going to choose those mattresses that have more pressure relieving material, to help, and then give you a chance to test. We want you to try out at least 3 beds to see the differences in the beds, so that we help you select the right bed. We're not just trying to put anybody in, this is our favorite bed. Everybody is different. Everybody needs a custom solution, custom fit for them.
So when I walk into the Sleep Outfitter store in Massillon, what am I going to see when I walk in there? All of those different kinds?
The first thing you're going to see, and one of the things that makes us different, is you're not going to see mattresses. You're going to walk into an entrance area where we're going to welcome you in, invite you to sit down with us and spend a few minutes, as you're seeing on the screen, talking about going through that sleep profile, understanding your sleep issues. And then once we understand that, we'll take you back into the showroom, and we will start testing some of the beds, and we will try, depending on your preferences, we'll generally start with a Tempur-Pedic and find out what you like and don't like about Tempur-Pedic. Or if you're totally opposed to memory foam, we'll go straight to either a hybrid bed or a traditional coil bed from Stearns & Foster, and then show you additional beds from Sealy potentially. We've got the 3 best brands in America, and Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and Sealy. And we may test all the different constructions depending on what you're feeling as you're trying out the beds and testing the different solutions.
And again, we're talking with Mike Poppe and Sleep Outfitters, the store in Massillon, right near the Target store. And, I consider myself, one of these old-fashioned coil spring people, but I'll be honest, never really tried anything different, so I shouldn't rule anything out, probably. And maybe that's the key. And for folks who are listening on the radio and didn't have a chance to see the Facebook video here, go to our Facebook page a little later and take a look at that video. You'll see it looks very comforting, the store. It looks very welcoming. And so I would imagine that's what sets you apart.
Absolutely. We talk about how important it is when our guests come in that we're inviting them into our home. We want it to feel that relaxing, calming environment, like you're in your home, trying to recreate that sleep environment that allows you to really settle into that mattress test and feel comfortable, and also give you, some more privacy. It's not just a big wide open showroom where, everybody walking by can see what you're doing. We want you to relax and really settle into the experience and settle into the mattress and take your time getting a feel for how it's going to work for you.
All right. We all know that purchasing a mattress is one of the most important things you can do because it affects everything in your life, your sleep, your day, and everything. So in the name Sleep Outfitters, it says Outfitters. When we come back from our break, we're going to talk about that, outfitting a mattress to you. And again, you're listening to Spotlight right here on 1480 WHBC. Stay tuned to News Talk 1480.
It's Kenny and JT.
LeBron basically put every team on notice saying, if you draft my son, I want to come play for you. Right. And money won't be an issue at that point. But he did say this, I'm not a mid-level guy. I don't play for the mid-level exception, okay?
Do you forgo the lottery and say, I want LeBron James Jr. because I want LeBron to come with him?
How about the pressure he's putting on his kid?
Absolutely. So what you're basically saying is he's making Bronny right now a lottery pick.
It's the Kenny and JT Show. Weekdays between 3 and 7 on WHBC.
Do you wake up achy or tired every day? Put your sleep issues to rest at Sleep Outfitters with great deals on Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Stearns & Foster on Lincoln Way East near Target.
Cornelius Altman was Stark County's first honest-to-goodness millionaire. He died having started 37 businesses around the world, but he's best remembered for the equipment he made to modernize farms across America. Today, he's remembered as the name on the hospital where hundreds of thousands of Stark County residents took their first breath.
I'm Larry Hackenberg, and Altman's life is just one of the difference makers we've explored on our Time Machine radio shows. But today, I'd like to tell you about Hackenberg Financial Group, the difference makers with a more modest focus. We only want to make a difference in one life, yours, with custom strategies to smooth your life and retirement. Visit hackenberg.biz and explore the difference makers who work one life at a time.
Now, it's more important than ever to have quality health care. United Healthcare Plans just received a 5 out of 5 stars rating for quality and service. That's the highest rating possible. Plus, with coverage from United Healthcare, you can get more for your Medicare dollar. With great benefits like $0 for Tier 1 prescriptions, $0 copays on primary care and virtual visits, dental, vision, and hearing coverage, and much more. Switch to a top-rated plan from United Healthcare and get the healthcare you deserve. Call United Healthcare today at 1-800-SHOP-UHC. That's 1-800-SHOP-UHC. United Healthcare is there to help you get even more from your benefits. That number again is 1-800-SHOP-UHC. Benefits, features, or devices vary by plan and area. Limitations and exclusions apply. Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system. Medicare Advantage plan star rating applies to contract numbers H0294, H2001, H2226, H3794, H4590, H5253, and H5420 that are rated 5 out of 5 stars for 2022.
Progressive Jeep Ram will triple your down payment. 100 gets you 300. 500 triples to 1,500. $1,000 becomes $3,000. Progressive Jeep Ram will triple your down payment up to $3,000. Getting triple your down payment could help you get approved when you buy any factory certified used vehicle in stock. Only at Progressive Jeep Ram in Massillon. Offer applies to GM, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram factory certified used vehicles only. Discount up to $3,000. Does not apply to prior transactions and cannot be combined with any other advertised offers. Dealer contribution may affect consumer cost. See dealer for details. Offer ends February 28th, 2022. Need to get approved for a nice in-stock factory certified used vehicle? Got cash for a down payment, but wish you had more? Progressive will triple your down payment to help you get approved. And now with the ultimate collection of SUVs and Ram trucks, there's no better time to shop. And there's no better place than Progressive Jeep Ram on Hills and Dales Road in Massillon.
Hi, this is Ken Steele for Hear Inc. Are you struggling to keep up in conversations? Could it be hearing loss? Hearing loss is the third most chronic disease in America and more prevalent than diabetes or cancer. By calling Hear Inc., you may help yourself or someone you care about stay connected. Hear Inc. has been helping patients live engaging and fuller lives for more than 40 years. They've helped thousands. Perhaps they can help you join the conversation. With locations in Akron, Canton, and Berlin, call 330-376-2840 for an appointment or visit online at hearinc.com.
Hi, this is Jim Morris from Hear Inc. The three leading problems of aging are hypertension, arthritis, and hearing loss. The three biggest issues in correcting hearing loss are feedback, background noise, and price. Find out how to cut through the noise. For a personal hearing consultation in our North Canton office, join Hear Inc. at 220 West Maple Street. Call 330-376-2840 for your appointment. Hear Inc. has helped thousands. Perhaps we can help you. Join the conversation. 330-376-2840.
At Packley, they pride themselves on serving families in Massillon and the surrounding areas with dignity, respect, and compassion. The families they serve are their top priority and have set measures in place to help protect and accommodate the elderly, sick, and members of the public, and will make every effort to accommodate families in making arrangements, conducting services in any capacity needed to ensure their safety and comfort while honoring their loved one. Packley, serving the community with grace and compassion.
Paying full price for name brand fashion is a thing of the past. At Uptown Cheapskate, we have the brands you love, like Nike, Free People, Michael Kors, and more, for up to 70% off retail prices. Uptown Cheapskate in Canton is ready for you to trade up your wardrobe. We'll offer you cash on the spot for your gently used, fashionable styles, too. Make Uptown Cheapskate in Canton your first stop to shop, located at 4824 Everhard Road Northwest in Belden Village Commons. See you soon.
And welcome back to a spotlight here on News Talk 1480 WHBC on this Wednesday morning. And my goodness gracious, we've been talking about sleeping and mattresses and sleep outfitters in Massillon and right in the Target Plaza. Very easy to find. And we have with us the CEO of Sleep Outfitters, Mike Poppe. And, you know, Mike, I was thinking during the break, when you talk about buying a mattress, I would imagine people probably wait too long to buy a replacement mattress, don't they?
They do. Yeah, it's because it can be intimidating and overwhelming, like we were talking about earlier. And so they put it off, or they blame it on other things sometimes. And maybe we'll try other solutions that really just mask symptoms. People will try different sleep aids and gummies and this, that, and the other, and really not focusing on the real problem is just getting the mattress right. If we can get the mattress right and then build from there with the right sheets and mattress protector and pillows, we can help people get sleeping better, feel better, stronger, refreshed in the morning, and ready to attack the day.
And obviously, when you talk about Sleep Outfitters, you give us the general sense that outfitters is the key, and that's what you guys do. You make the mattress match the person. It's not just a blind sale. So how do you do it? How do we make that happen?
You bet. And a lot of people in the Cleveland, Canton, Akron area may remember us as Mattress Warehouse. Our stores and a lot of our people have been around for years, helping the community as Mattress Warehouse. And a couple of years ago, we changed the name to Sleep Outfitters because we thought it was much more representative of what we do, which is outfitting our guests for life-changing sleep. And so, as we talked about earlier, we want to go through that sleep profile, understand your sleep needs, what's keeping you from getting that great sleep, and then take you into the showroom and start testing solutions. So starting with the mattress and and finding the mattress that's going to solve whether you're a hot sleeper, whether you have aches and pains that are making you toss and turn during the night. There are different mattresses solve those different problems in different ways. And so we want to make sure we isolate those mattresses, focus on your primary problems. And then from there, we're going to help you think about the rest of the solution. You know, if you're somebody who's a hot sleeper and we get you the perfect cooling mattress, but then you go home and you put 1,000 thread count sheets on. You know, the linen industry's done a great job convincing everybody 1,000 thread count sheets, it's the top of the line. Well, guess what? Super tight weave, holds in heat. And now that great cooling mattress you just bought sleeps hot, but it's not. And so you think the mattress was wrong. It's not the mattress, it's the sheets. So, you know, we want to help you understand, hey, 400 to 600 thread count sheets, they're going to breathe, they're going to keep you cooler at night, and help you sleep better. You know, if you're somebody who needs pressure relief because you've got those aches and pains, or you're waking up with your arm asleep, and we find that great mattress that is helping relieve that pressure, but then you buy a mattress protector that's really snug. You know, I grew up, my dad, my grandfather were in the military, and that everything's got to be super tight and snug. Well, if you do that to a mattress that's designed to help relieve pressure, you just turned it into a firm mattress by putting something really tight on it. So you want to make sure your sheet and the mattress protector are loose fitting so that you get the full benefit of that pressure relieving material in the bed. Otherwise, you just made your pressure relieving bed a firm, hard bed. And then the pillow, making sure that the pillow is the right height. We even have cooling pillows if you're a hot sleeper. We can solve all sorts of problems with just these little add-ons to the mattress to make sure that from the foundation all the way up to the top of the bed, we've got all the components right. And whether you buy it from us or you end up wanting to go to Target or somewhere else, we want to make sure you understand what are the right components to build that solution that's going to help you sleep better.
And, you know, we see a lot of advertisements. You talk about that. Is President's Day weekend the best time to buy a mattress, or is that a myth?
You know, there are 5 primary sales during the year, especially on the Tempur-Pedic, the Stearns & Foster, the Sealy hybrid beds. So, you know, President's Day, Memorial Day, July 4th, Labor Day, and then in November, Black Friday. Those events are the core events, the biggest events during the year, and their prices really are better than the rest of the year. And the events usually last 3 to 4 weeks. The President's Day event actually goes on for another week. So if you weren't able to get in this past weekend or on Monday, we still have until Monday of next week to get you taken care of and get you a great deal on a great solution and help you start sleeping better today.
And then you see the bed in a box. I see it everywhere. Tell me the bed in a box situation.
You bet. So, you know, bed in a box has been confused with like some creative new way to sleep. And all it really is a way to deliver a bed. They have figured out how to compress foam mattresses, how to compress hybrid mattresses, and it's really just a shipping method. We sell mattresses in a box. If you come into one of our stores, the difference is we're going to have it on the showroom. You can test it, make sure it's really the right solution for you, and then we can help you load it up in your car and take it home or deliver it to your home, whatever is most convenient for you. But at the end of the day, it's not better or worse necessarily than buying a traditional mattress off the floor. It's just a way to cart the mattress around and get it in your home. You know, what I'll say is most of the mattress in a box you see online, those are all very simple, basic, kind of all similar. You know, if you're looking for an entry-level bed, you know, it's something we would consider for a guest room, a bunk bed, something like that for the lower price points. As you move up into higher price points, Tempur-Pedic has very good mattress in a box. Sealy has some very good mattress in a box, but you get what you pay for. So, but the big thing is make sure you go and test it before you buy it.
Yeah, that's the key, because if you order it online, you obviously can't test it. So that makes a big difference. All right, we're going to take a break for the news. And when we come back, I want you to talk a little bit about the differences in the kinds of mattresses that you can get, the hybrids and the spring coil and all of those things. And we'll talk more about Sleep Outfitters, and we'll do that here on 1480 WHBC. It is Spotlight. I'm Pam Cook.
Joe Biden is driving America into the ditch. And what's the plan from most of the Ohio Senate candidates? Tweets, likes, and talk. Matt Dolan is different. Matt Dolan is the only conservative running for Senate who's delivered real conservative results. Dolan cracked down on illegal immigration, labeling foreign drug cartels as terrorists. On the economy, Dolan stopped the Democrats' billion-dollar tax grab and instead cut taxes for every Ohio taxpayer. And as a county prosecutor, Dolan backed the blue and locked up violent criminals. Ohio needs a senator to take on Biden and his failed agenda. But retweets, likes on social media, and talk won't cut it. Conservatives are lining up behind Matt Dolan for Senate, the only conservative running who's delivered real results. Dolan gets it done. Paid for by Buckeye Leadership Fund Incorporated. Not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. www.buckeyeslead.org.
Exergen would like you to know about an important study just released by the FDA. It confirms what the medical community has known all along. Non-contact thermometers are not accurate. The study also reports that they fail to meet FDA requirements for accuracy in labeling. We can't afford to tolerate the rampant false temperature readings from non-contact thermometers. Accurate temperature measurements are essential. You need Exergen thermometers because they are accurate and backed by over 100 clinical studies. Be sure, be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com.
I need postcards printed and designed. Oh, and a targeted direct mail campaign.
It's possible at Staples.
I need my presentation printed, bound, and perfect.
Also possible with Staples Print Big Promise. Your small business marketing will make a big impact. And right now, get 20% off custom printed signs, banners, and posters when you spend $75 or more. Explore what's new at Staples, the working and learning store. Ends 2/26. Visit staples.com/signage for details.
Do you wake up achy or tired every day? Put your sleep issues to rest at Sleep Outfitters with great deals on Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Stearns & Foster on Lincoln Way East near Target.
WHBC AM Kim, reliable as ever on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
From the News Talk 1480 WHBC newsroom, the Ohio Redistricting Commission's failure to draw constitutional, legislative, and congressional maps now almost certain to impact Ohio's primary election. Secretary of State Frank LaRose says it's impossible to see a scenario where new maps are passed in time to hold Ohio's primary election on May 3rd. No word, though, on if a partial primary would be held or if it would be postponed. Opening statements on Tuesday in the murder trial of former Columbus area physician William Husel, who's accused of administering fatal doses of painkillers to more than a dozen patients. Prosecutors accused Husel of ordering lethal doses of fentanyl 6 to 20 times higher than the recommended dose. Defense attorneys say he was just providing compassionate care. While the number of new COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations continue to go down, officials say don't let that lull fool you into thinking all is well again. That's the word from Dr. Eric Topol, who is director of the Scripps Research Institute in La Jolla. He says the dwindling numbers do represent containment of coronavirus, which is great, but it is not the same as the pandemic being over. Well, here's some important news for anyone who has not updated their phone since 2009. AT&T shutting down its 3G network today. While most of us upgraded from 3G years ago, the change could still affect old phones or other devices like Kindles. AT&T's 3G network has been around since 2002. For News Talk 1480 WHBC, I'm Pam Cook.
Your severe weather station, News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Here's your AccuWeather forecast. Some cloud cover to start us off, then sun today, high 36, partly to mostly cloudy, flurries tonight, and the low at 26. Clouds and a bit of snow tomorrow afternoon. Not much as far as accumulation of the high 36. Rain tomorrow night, low 33. A bit of snow on Friday morning. Again, little or no accumulation. It'll be cloudy and chilly for the afternoon. The high Friday, 35. I'm Steve Williams for News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Your family deserves the purest water possible, and Verndale water experts have been providing pure perfection in water softening for over 60 years. They know more about clean, affordable water than anyone. Verndale is pure perfection. Visit verndalewater.com. Verndale Water Experts.
Progressive is America's #1 motorcycle insurer, so we understand motorcycles. No, really, we have a bike translator.
Okay, so this bike feels like he's capable of a little more than just trips to the convenience store. Oh, also, he wants to let you know that you can buy a gallon of ice cream instead of a pint every time. Those are his words. So he said roughly like, blink the last wheel. It doesn't really translate, but the way he said it was super funny.
Get 24/7 roadside assistance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Roadside assistance subject to policy terms and limits and may require comprehensive coverage.
Sometimes the best time to prune trees is when they're dormant or with no leaves on them. For ISA certified arborists, it helps them see what branches may need to be pruned or removed. Dormant season pruning can also help lessen problems associated with insects and diseases and help create structurally stronger trees that can better handle heavy wet snows or ice buildup. Contact an ISA certified arborist to get the best professional advice on keeping your trees healthy and safe. Go to treesforohio.org. That's trees, the number 4, ohio.org.
Dell Technologies President's Day business sale has arrived. For a limited time, save up to 45% on all our latest gear to work from anywhere with fast free shipping. Dell Technologies recommends Windows 11 Pro for business, so now's the time for incredible savings on PCs, along with servers, monitors, and docks, all with free shipping and quick installation and setup through Dell Installation Services. Get started by shopping online or contacting your Dell Technologies advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. Again, the number to call is 877-ASK-DELL.
Ready for life-changing sleep? Find it at Sleep Outfitters with expert advice and great deals on Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Stearns & Foster in Massillon on Lincoln Way East near Target.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
And good morning and welcome back to Spotlight on this Wednesday morning on 1480 WHBC. Again, I will remind you, if you are listening on the radio, we thank you very much, but you can also watch the interview on our Facebook page. Just like the page at 1480 WHBC. You can also find it on our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and search News Talk 1480 WHBC and you will find it. We are talking mattresses, but we are talking a sleep experience this morning with the CEO of Sleep Outfitters, Mike Poppe. And Mike, you know, I got to get an idea of all the different kinds. I know there are a lot. I know there are, you were talking hybrid, you were talking Tempur-Pedic, you were talking Stearns & Foster. So let's go over it. What are the different kinds of mattresses that we can look at Sleep Outfitters?
You bet. So there are really 4 primary constructions that we carry on the floor. The top of the line would be the Tempur-Pedic. What a lot of people don't know about Tempur-Pedic, it was actually developed by NASA for spaceflight because of its unique and special pressure relieving and conforming properties. And so we carry the Tempur-Pedic material, including, and there's all Tempur-Pedic material mattresses, and there's also a hybrid if you prefer the hybrid. And so, you know, kind of transitioning from there to the hybrids give you a combination of that great Tempur-Pedic material or memory foam on top of coils. And what that does is for those people who prefer that little bit of that more traditional feel with the coils pushing back up on you, but still would like to have the benefits of that pressure relieving material of the Tempur-Pedic material or memory foam, you get some of both, and gives a nice middle ground between the all memory foam beds and the coil beds. And then there are the coil beds, and there's a couple of different constructions of coil beds. The top of the line would be encased coils, where they actually encase each individual coil in material so that they operate independently of each other. And there's continuous coil, that's just one continuous coil. And the benefit of the encased coils is, again, it allows them to operate independently, so that as you either need that motion separation, if your partner is rolling around, it keeps from, it's helped reduce the amount of movement that's transferred to your side of the bed. Or if you need that pressure relief to relieve those aches and pains or that tingling in your arm, it allows it to better respond to where you really need the support. And then of course, there's just there's the traditional memory foam beds. And so in the Sealy line, we carry hybrids, coil beds, and memory foam. In the Stearns & Foster line, there's traditional coil beds, all encased coils, and there are hybrids. And then in the Tempur-Pedic line, we have the all Tempur-Pedic beds and the hybrid beds.
So has the box spring gone by the wayside? Do people still use box springs? You hardly ever see them anymore.
You know, they now call it a foundation. Yeah, it's not really a box spring, because you want a more stable, solid support underneath. They're not, and so it's a different kind of construction. Or where a lot of our guests are moving to is an adjustable base. And all of the mattresses we sell will work on an adjustable base. And that adjustable base, as we go back to talking about the sleep profile, some of the things we'll talk about is understanding what are some of the conditions that you have that may be impacting your sleep. Do you have sleep apnea? Do you have restless legs? Do you have back pain? Other conditions, poor circulation? And an adjustable base can help us address those problems. We can lift the head up, we can lift the legs up. And so we can help address some of those sleep issues with an adjustable base added to the mattress. And, or you can use it, that the sleep environment at night, it's time to get in and relax. You can put it in a reading position so that you can start dimming the lights, get that book out, put the phone away, turn the TV off, put your computer away, and really let your body start to slow down and relax. And you can use that adjustable base to put you in a nice, relaxing, comfortable position. You can even step up to one that has a massage feature that will help you relax even more as you start to wind down and get ready to go to sleep.
And if I would walk in there and say to you, okay, I don't like a mushy bed, that's what concerns me about memory foam, that kind of thing. What does your staff say to me? What kind of suggestions do they have?
Absolutely. So the outfitters, first, we're going to educate you. There's a lot of confusion and misconception about what does soft, medium, and firm mean in a bed. And people think that refers to the support, but it really has nothing to do with the support of the bed. Soft, medium, and firm refers solely to the feel of the top of the bed. And so within a particular mattress or line of mattresses, we will have soft, medium, and firm, but the support structure of that mattress will be the same. And so we're going to focus first on, what's the right support structure for you. And then soft, medium, or firm is really going to be, we're going to direct you and help coach you and guide you to test different mattresses. It's going to be based on how you sleep and what you told us in your sleep profile. About 80% of people are side sleepers, and they're the people that are going to typically have the pressure relief issues on their shoulder that's going to cause, or their hips, it's going to cause numbness or tingling. And so we're generally going to ask you to try out a softer bed first, because that's what's going to give more pressure relief. You're still going to have that great support structure underneath. And then if you need a firmer bed, we'll try a medium. We might try a firm, or if you're a back sleeper, you can pretty much sleep on anything that feels most comfortable for you. And, the rarest sleeper of all is the stomach sleeper. And we're generally going to recommend you try a firmer mattress so that you get that good support in the hips and the core of your body so that you don't create back pain. And so we're going to start by matching the feel of the bed to your needs based on what you told us in your sleep profile.
And it's interesting. We talked earlier about people maybe waiting too long to buy their next mattress. You know, some people have had mattresses for 20 years. Maybe the last time they bought a mattress, they bought a pillow top. They bought something that needed to be flipped and turned around, that kind of stuff. Does that stuff still happen? Are those things that you consider, or don't we have to worry about that anymore?
You know, you don't have to worry about the flippable bed anymore. The industry figured out a better way to construct the bed is to make it so it's all one-sided so that you can really build a strong base and foundation to support the bed from the bottom up. The challenge with a flippable bed is once you start doing that, you have to reduce the amount of pressure relieving material you can put in the top because you have to do both sides. And because you're doing that, you're probably reducing the support structure of the bed. And so you start actually reducing the ability to deliver a great night's sleep every night with the flippable beds, where the foundation up beds, there's a lot more structural support built into that bed to help make sure that it'll give you that great 8, 10, 12 years of sleep. You know, that you're right, at 20 years, that bed's probably broken down. And the challenge we see a lot of times is people don't equate that they're not sleeping well or their aches and pains with their mattress. And we can solve so many of those things if people will come in and let us do their sleep profile, help them understand what's going to be a right fit for them and get them sleeping better.
All right. So those of you who are still flipping a mattress, it's time to go and get a new one. And we want you to visit Sleep Outfitters in Massillon. We're going to take our final break. And when we come back, we're going to kind of recap everything we've been discussing about Sleep Outfitters and getting a new mattress and what things you should consider and what a new process it is. It's so different now and actually so much better for you. We will do that with Mike Poppe. And that's all coming up on Spotlight here on 1480 WHBC.
High school sports. This is the right place. News Talk 1480, WHBC.
Carpet Time's the place to buy. Go there today. You'll cheer and rave at the money you save. Buy at Carpet Time.
Hi, I'm Joel Primack, and here at Carpet Time, we're having a huge store-wide sale. Save on carpet, hundreds of colors and styles. Save on floors, wood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic, and more. Save up to 30 to 50% and pay no interest for 1 full year. Here at Carpet Time, we don't meet competition, we make it.
Buy at Carpet Time.
Visit us at our Perry Massillon store on the corner of Lincoln Way and Genoa, or at our Belden Village store across from Red Lobster. Like us on Facebook or online at carpettime.com. One word, one T, that's carpettime.com.
Carpet Time's the place to buy. Go there today. You'll cheer and rave at the money you save. Buy at Carpet Time.
Hi, I'm Pam Cook for Froggy's Car Wash. It is winter in Ohio, and with all the changes in weather, we know that it is doing some nasty things to your car. Rain, mud, snow, salt. This is when you need to pay particular attention to all the stuff that's coating your car. Get it off there. The cleaner you keep your car, the longer it'll last, and that's where Froggy's Car Wash can come in and help. Froggy's, the place to go. They'll take great care of your car. No one cleans your car like Froggy's does. A hybrid wash, which means there's a person there with a high-powered hose. Then you go through. You see the foam waterfall, the hot wax, the paint protectant, tire shine, and then those high-powered blowers. In this cold weather, they make sure your car is nice and dry as you pull out. Oh, yeah, and there's free vacuums as well. They have 2 great locations, one on Lincoln Way in Perry Township, the other on Everhard Road in Belden Village. Check out the website, froggieswash.com.
At Packley, they pride themselves on serving families in Massillon and the surrounding areas with dignity, respect, and compassion. The families they serve are their top priority and have set measures in place to help protect and accommodate the elderly, sick, and members of the public. and will make every effort to accommodate families in making arrangements, conducting services in any capacity needed to ensure their safety and comfort while honoring their loved one. Pacle, serving the community with grace and compassion.
While Joe Biden's economy crumbles, our state's stronger than ever because Governor Mike DeWine delivers for Ohio workers and families.
The biggest economic event in the state of Ohio.
Tech manufacturer Intel recently announced plans for 2 new semiconductor factories beginning construction just outside Columbus, bringing with them tens of thousands of high-paying jobs and a $20 billion investment in our state's economy.
The largest single investment in Ohio history.
These factories will produce the computer chips necessary to fuel exponential growth in America, powering everything from vehicles to communication technology to home appliances of all kinds.
Help make the U.S. competitive once again in the worldwide industry.
So while Joe Biden blunders, Intel and the state of Ohio are blazing a brighter path forward. And Ohio thrives because DeWine delivers. Our governor, Mike DeWine. Paid for by Free Ohio, which is responsible for the content of this advertising. Not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. FreeOhioPAC.com.
Start earning $17 an hour and have a set schedule. ARE, an aluminum truck cap manufacturer located just southwest of Mount Eden, is hiring first shift production team members starting at $17. Apply now at 4ARE.com. ARE is a truck hero company and an equal opportunity employer.
Yes, I'm so sorry about the wait, ma'am. I'll be with you shortly. Carrie, how many appointments did we book at 2:30?
Jin's physical therapy clinic is pretty stretched. He needs another PT before patients get bent out of shape.
Did you get a fresh ice pack from Miss Davis's name?
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Dell Technologies President's Day business sale has arrived. For a limited time, save up to 45% on all our latest gear to work from anywhere with fast free shipping. Dell Technologies recommends Windows 11 Pro for business, so now's the time for incredible savings on PCs, along with servers, monitors, and docks, all with free shipping and quick installation and setup through Dell Installation Services. Get started by shopping online or contacting your Dell Technologies advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. Again, the number to call is 877-ASK-DELL.
Ready for life-changing sleep? Find it at Sleep Outfitters with expert advice and great deals on Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Stearns & Foster in Massillon on Lincoln Way East near Target.
And good morning and welcome back to Spotlight this morning. And we are discussing one of my favorite things to do, that's sleep, but how we get to do it better with the perfect and right mattress. And we're talking with the CEO of Sleep Outfitters, Mike Poppe, this morning. And we've been talking about the store in Massillon, of course, and just such a different, unique way of presenting the mattress buying experience, certainly. But let's talk, Mike, about taking it one step further. Besides the mattress, it's more than just the mattress, correct? There are other things that are involved.
Absolutely. So once we've helped select the right mattress, now it's choosing all of the other components that could help make it the perfect solution for you. If you have back pains or sleep apnea or other conditions where maybe elevating your head or legs would be helpful, we have adjustable bases that we can add to any mattress that somebody selects. They're also, provide some great lifestyle benefits if you want to read in bed and relax in other ways, to use your bed for more than just sleeping. And then getting the right mattress protector, making sure that it allows that cooling mattress to let those cooling properties come through, and also making sure if it's about pressure relief, that we don't put something on there that tightens that mattress up, makes it firmer, and eliminates those pressure relieving benefits so that your arm tingling sensations can go away. And then the right sheets that will breathe and allow those cooling properties you're getting from the mattress to take benefits, and not hold the heat in while you're sleeping. And then last but not least is getting the right pillow that fits your body, and make sure your head is aligned properly with your spine, so that we keep your spine aligned and reduce all the possible pain and tightness that we can, so that when you wake up in the morning, you feel fresh and ready to go.
Yeah, I never thought about it until you talked about the really tight sheet on the mattress. And if you're looking for a little bit of give or whatever, in your mattress, then you ruin it by putting that kind of a sheet on it. And certainly that's, always something to consider. But when people come into you, are they surprised that you suggest all of these things and that you're, giving that kind of information as well as the information about the mattresses?
We've gotten a great response from our guests as they have come through the stores. It's an experience they're not used to. The industry has, not a great reputation in the past of the way mattresses were sold. And we're here to change that, make it simple and easy for our guests. We want them to be able to relax, know that we're going to help them find the right solution for their body and for their budget. And we get great reviews from our guests when they're done, exactly that we made it easy, and we helped educate them about what it takes really to get a great night's sleep, so that they can get that better sleep and perform better at work, perform better at sports, whatever it is that they want to do in their life. Starting with great sleep, great nutrition, and great exercise. Those three things are really the foundation to a long, healthy, happy life.
Yeah, it's funny because I think people that whatever it might be is because they're afraid to go in. They're afraid they're going to get some heavy duty sales pitch and get something they don't want. They're going to get it home and they're not going to like it. And then what are they going to do? And so this seems like the perfect solution.
That's right. It can be very intimidating, and past experiences can certainly color people's views. And you don't shop for a mattress very often. You were talking about earlier, if your mattress is 20 years old, it's time to come in and see us. But after 7 or 8 years, you need to start thinking about it and do the research online and come in and let us help you find the right fit for your body. And that goes for your kids, anybody else, and as they're developing and growing, getting the right sleep is so important to help them perform academically and athletically. As their body and their minds are growing and developing, it's really critical that they get a great night's sleep, and making sure you invest in the right mattress for the kids too. That's something we also try to help people focus on.
And I think too that that's something that we see in the news, and covering the news, I see it all the time, is surveys about people saying, I never get enough sleep. Sleep is related to health issues, and we see it so much now, and so many people are dealing with that. So this is just an extension of being able to help that.
That's right. And COVID and everybody being at home or locked down, our bedrooms have become more than just a bedroom, and we've kind of disrupted the sleep environment. And so really thinking too, beyond the mattress and the sheets, is what's the right sleep environment? And how do I prepare for bed? Because you can buy a great bed, but if you are inconsistent, you go to bed at 9 o'clock one night, 11 the next night, you're not getting 7 or 8 hours of sleep, or you're eating late. There's just so many factors that can go into your body being able to prepare, relax, wind down, and really sink into that deep sleep and that REM sleep that's going to help you feel better and more refreshed and ready to go the next day.
Well, we want to thank you for coming on today, Mike. A lot of great information. And again, Sleep Outfitters in the plaza where Target is on Lincoln Way in Massillon. Stop over and see Mike. 2020 Lincoln Way East in Massillon, as a matter of fact. And again, if you haven't seen the whole program, you can check it out on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel as well. Thanks a lot, Mike.
Thanks, Pam. Appreciate the time today.
Do you wake up achy or tired every day? Put your sleep issues to rest at Sleep Outfitters.